The Appalachian Mountain Range is located in eastern North America and spans across 15 different states and up into Canada. It's at the southern end of the Appalachian Mountain chain that you'll find a protected national park. They call it the Smoky Mountains. The Smoky Mountains straddle the border between eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina. And because of the unique geography in this area with the mountainous terrain and the scattered lakes throughout, there are a lot of windy roads. A lot of windy roads and a lot of preserved forestry. You add a little barbecue, country music, and Harley-Davidson motorcycles, and you've got the makings of what is eastern Tennessee. Eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina is definitely one of the hotbeds in the United States for moto culture. I think the surrounding counties have passed laws against building straight roads. I think every household has to have one two-wheeled vehicle registered, and if you aren't blasting country music with a gun on your hip, chances are you ain't from around these parts. You know you're in a motorcycle-centric area when the names of all the hotels, restaurants, and roads are all motorcycle themed. The Smoky Mountains is the #1 most visited national park in the country, and it's home to some of the most popular motorcycle roads in the world. Legendary roads like the Tail of the Dragon, Cherahalla Skyway, Moonshiners Highway, Newfound Gap, Blue Ridge Parkway, Foothills Parkway, the list goes on and on. The Smoky Mountains area is easily one of the best motorcyclist destinations in North America. It's one of those bucket list destinations that I've always wanted to travel to. So I hit up my cousin Chris, my good friend Mike. We brought our wives, hopped on a plane, grabbed some bikes from EagleRider, and took a ride into the Smoky Mountains. Hey, what's up guys? Waking up here in Nashville, Tennessee. So I've heard a lot of good things about the Smoky Mountains over the years, so I decided that I needed to plan a trip this year. Got my friends, cousins out here. We're gonna go on a ride all through the Smoky Mountains. So we're headed over to EagleRider right now by Boswell Harley-Davidson. We're gonna pick up some road glides, I think. And we're gonna head over to Gatlinburg, where we're gonna stay for, I wanna say 4 or 5 nights in Gatlinburg. We're gonna ride all the popular roads out there. So pretty pumped for this. I've heard that this is one of like the coolest spots in the country for just riding and the riding culture out there. Been looking forward to this for a long time. So we're gonna go over to right now to EagleRider and check it out and head over to Gatlinburg. All right, just arrived at Boswell's Harley-Davidson EagleRider. Go inside, check out the rentals, pick them up, do some paperwork, and roll out to Gatlinburg. Hey, good morning, how are you?
Good morning, how are you guys doing?
They're good. We're here to pick up some rental bikes.
A rental bike?
Yeah.
EagleRider?
Yes, we got 3. Wrong building?
I'll walk you guys down there.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Are you guys all together?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all riding today?
Yep. Yeah. 3 bikes, 3 passengers. This is rad, I love it. Boswell's Grill here with Bubba, the owner of Boswell's, and they show me around. It's pretty cool. We got the engines on the roof. That's rad. So if I'm ever planning a trip and I want to fly into the location and rent motorcycles, EagleRider is the place that I always look for. They're the authorized rental agency of Harley-Davidson Motor Company. And lucky enough for us, we were flying into Nashville and there just so happened to be an EagleRider location at Boswell's Harley-Davidson, a dealership that I wanted to stop off at and visit my friend Bubba Boswell, the owner. I've known Bubba for 4 years now, so I wanted to drop off and visit his dealership and check it out. And I'm glad I did, because initially we were just going to take I-40 east and head straight towards the Smoky Mountains, but Bubba said, nah, you need to take a little bit different route, and he showed us kind of the back roads roads way to get out to Gatlinburg, and it made the ride out a lot longer, but at the same time a lot more adventurous, and I'm definitely glad we did that instead of just pounding interstate all the way out there. All right, picking up the bikes right here. Looks like we got 24 model year motorcycles, which is awesome. EagleRider came through in the clutch, appreciate it. So we got 2 road glides and 1 street glide with the tour packs on there. We got sundowner seats to keep the wives happy. So it looks like this is gonna be a good trip. Picking up the bikes right now, getting them all geared out, all equipped. Throwing on the quad lock right now. So I always bring the quad lock with me just so I can basically universally just put it on any bike. At any bike I'm gonna have the same navigation experience. So the other thing that's cool is you got a couple different fitments, because you're gonna have all different styles and sizes of handlebars on different bikes. And so you have a couple different sizes of handlebars here, so you just use the insert that correlates with the diameter of the bar that fits right. On the 24 road glide, I went to the smallest size here, so 1 1/4 inch basically for the 24 model year road glide. And yep, got our quad lock all set up nicely. All right, got everything all loaded up, all geared out. Boswell, Harley-Davidson, man, great place. If you guys are in the Nashville, Tennessee area, Boswell's is the spot, man. These guys are great. So let's get out on the road already and do this. Let's head to Gatlinburg. There's a couple stop offs we're gonna do before then though. Ozone Falls or something like that. I think we're gonna stop off at. We got a tip from Bubba inside. Says it's a great spot, cool waterfall. So we might stop off there first before we get into Gatlinburg. Was originally going to be kind of a boring interstate ride out to the Great Smoky Mountains. After talking to Bubba, things turned out to be a really good adventure in and of itself from Nashville out to Gatlinburg. So we started off at Boswell's Harley-Davidson, which is really close to downtown Nashville. And originally we were just going to take the 40 all the way out there and just go real quick. But instead we decided to jump off the 40 in Lebanon and take this 70 in right here. So this 70 in turned out to be a really cool just back road, country road through a lot of like farm area and just a lot of what you would expect from like the countryside of eastern Tennessee. And so this 70 kind of straddles back and forth on the 40, so it takes you pretty much the same direction, but it's just a lot more interesting ride. Then the first stop off that he had us take was Ozone Falls. Ozone Falls was a really cool scenic spot that Bubba basically said you gotta stop here. I believe it's the tallest waterfall in all of Tennessee. It's got to be the most picturesque. It's one of the coolest waterfalls I've ever been to. There was a little bit of a hike there, but it was short enough where we could get off the bikes, do it real quick, enjoy ourselves for about 30 minutes and get back on. Shortly thereafter, there's a little stop off called Mount Roosevelt Scenic Overlook. You go up this windy road a little bit off the 70. It's kind of a poorly maintained road that gains elevation really quickly. Amazing views up there, and so that was definitely worth the stop. And then after Mount Roosevelt, we were kind of losing daylight, so we decided just to hightail it up the 40, take the 40 all the way east. Then we grabbed some dinner in Knoxville and took this 441 all the way down, picked it up here, went down past Pigeon Forge and into Gatlinburg, where we stayed the night in Gatlinburg.
is way better than the 40, dude. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I'm glad you said something, Mike, because the 40 would have been lame. Yeah, that was a great country road, right?
So good.
Yeah, it was really nice. Perfect temperature too.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for better weather.
Like,
Mike, are those the same gloves you wore on the last ride?
Maybe. This is my dog. Ate these when he was a puppy. He was like 2 and he ate these and I still have them.
What's the name of this? Cookeville?
Cookeville.
I don't know, Amanda. I don't.
Because we went Coca-Cola, then there was a Mountain Dew thing.
Oh, really?
Like, is this the home of like soda?
I think it's Cookeville we're in right now. This is kind of a cool spot. I think we're in Main Street, Cookeville here. Thought we'd stop off. This is a really cool country town here. Love the Tennessee vibe out here. All right, we stopped off at Ozone Falls. We're doing a short impromptu hike here. And we were given a tip by Bubba over at Boswell's that this was a good spot to hit, that the falls were beautiful. So taking his advice, we're shooting down this pathway here and check it out, see how it is. It's been awesome so far. It's a cool hike here. Dude, this is beautiful. I honestly was not expecting a lot, but this exceeded my expectations. This is a rad waterfall. They say it's one of the most picturesque waterfalls in the state of Tennessee, and I believe it. You take a shower, Chris?
it seems like it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been since yesterday for me.
It's already been a long ride, so.
Yeah.
Just down the road from the Ozone Falls, we found ourselves taking another detour up the Mount Roosevelt State Forest Road. This is an easy road to miss, and we never would have taken this detour had it not been for Bubba giving us a tip on this one. So this is a very casually maintained road that takes you up to a lookout point. You climb an elevation pretty quickly, and there's an old watchtower up here that is clearly no longer in use. It's all gated off and everything. But the views up here were amazing. We were just starting to get that sunset light going on, so it was really nice. We found a couple local high school kids up here hanging out. They were telling us all about the tower and some local spots to go eat. And in typical Mike fashion, he decided to spice up the adventure a little bit, and he decided to just climb the tower. But no biggie, you know, the tower was just rotting and it was missing steps and it looked like it could collapse at any time. But Mike gave it a successful climb.
just got in for the night, came in kind of the back way into Gatlinburg, and it was completely pitch black road, super windy, like a 10-mile-an-hour road. At first I thought like we were going the wrong direction or something like that. It was kind of, it was an adventure for sure, but I thought I was going the wrong way. But we got here. The Airbnb is awesome. I'll have to show you guys tomorrow morning, but we got the 3 bikes here safely, and we're gonna turn in for the night now. So we got a few days of awesome riding through the Smoky Mountains. Super stoked about this whole ride. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. So we're stopping off here in Gatlinburg, downtown area, and we're looking for something to eat. But yeah, this place is an absolute zoo. There are so many people here right now. So the first place we stopped off at is Pancake House. There was a line wrapped around the building, so we decided to leave that. We're gonna go check and see if we can find a place that has a shorter wait because we want to get on the road.
We made it out of Gatlinburg. Yeah, if you visit this place in the fall, October, Gatlinburg is an absolute zoo. I would not stay here again in the fall, just a FYI to everybody. But we're finally on the road, and we're gonna hit up to the Foothills Parkway, and the scenery so far looks amazing, so we're gonna try to salvage the day a little bit.
From Reapers Ford to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling of Tennessee. And who we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind. I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight, and the color of the leaves.
So we're headed up, and we're gonna go up to the Foothills Parkway. But yeah, traffic through here is a nightmare right now. That little section, we're on Fighting Road or something like that. That was a lot of fun.
Flow, why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on. Yeah, I've still got Tennessee on.
So for every day we were in the Smoky Mountains, I wanted to have one big highlight road that I was really looking forward to, and I wanted to give it our full attention. So for the first day, I wanted that road to be the Foothills Parkway. I've heard a lot of really good things about that road, and it was a Saturday, and so I knew it was going to be kind of busy, so I wanted to try to avoid the tail of the dragon, because I've been told that on the weekends you just get a lot of crazy people and it gets really crowded and everything, so I wanted to do that on a Monday. So we started off in Gatlinburg, we took this down and entered into the park, officially into the Smoky Mountains Park. We took this Fighting Creek Gap Road, we took that around, went over the bridge, took this up into Wares Valley, and then took a right. We entered right here into Foothill Parkway. and took this all the way around. This is an absolutely incredible road, by the way, guys. No stopping, no cross traffic, no signal lights, just awesome, amazing roads with amazing views. And then you get right here where it crosses over the 321. We just continue with that route, and this road is absolutely amazing. We took this Foothills Parkway all the way down past the top of the world. There's a million different lookouts. You can stop and get pictures and everything along the way. Incredible road right here. That takes you all the way down into Chilliwack to the 129. Now right here, if you make a left, you'll go down the 129 to the Tail of the Dragon. We decided to take a right and take this up to the 129 this way, and then we took this 336. This is a nice kind of remote country road, the 336, and we took this all the way into Maryville. And then we took the 336 into Maryville, hung a left on this 321, and we stopped off at Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson. This is a dealership that I've always wanted to go to. They just have a really cool spot with a lot of gear, a lot of bikes. They have a venue in the back where they have live music sometimes. They have a restaurant back there that we ate at. And so this was a priority to check this out on the trip. Then after that, we took the quickest route to Gatlinburg, swung by the grocery store in our rental car so we could avoid trying to go out to eat in Gatlinburg. And that would be our first day in the Smoky Mountains. So we stopped off here on one of the turnouts on the parkway, and it's beautiful up here. I think we caught it a little bit before the leaves are completely changing. We have some of the fall leaves changing right now. We're like October 12th or something like that up here. So the leaves are still very green out there, but it's still just amazing views. We were hoping to time it right when like the autumn leaves were changing colors out there. A little bit early, but it's very hard to time, right? It's a warm day right now. Like the weather's perfect. It's probably like 75, 78 degrees right now. So the weather, we couldn't ask for anything better. So we're gonna continue to go down the parkway and see where we go from there. Cruising the Foothills Parkway. Great road, guys. Definitely a top road. This is awesome. Yeah, long sweepers, no stops. Traffic's not bad, thank goodness. We're gonna continue to go down here, hang a right. I think we're gonna go up to Maryville. But yeah, this is just an amazing motorcycle road. This is the intersection of the Foothills Parkway and the US 129. Go left for the Dragon here or go right for Maryville. We weren't quite ready to tackle the Dragon. We were going to save that for a little bit later, so we were going to head on up north to Maryville and check out Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson.
The 129 headed into Maryville, and then we made a right here on the 336. The 336 I just picked off the map. It looks pretty good. Kind of a small 2-lane road, so we're gonna check it out. Looks pretty good though.
We finally arrived at Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson. I'd heard a lot about this dealership, so I was super pumped to check it out. We were starving, it was late afternoon. Little did I know they had the shed in their backyard, and I think we had kind of made an agreement within the group that we were going to eat as much barbecue as possible while we were out in Tennessee. And so it was a nice surprise to be able to hit up the shed, grab some barbecue, and soak up the ambience of Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson.
Here in the Smoky Mountains Harley-Davidson, this shop is awesome. Huge inventory, amazing decor, a lot of really cool like photography and everything around. This is super nice. Yeah, a lot of antique bikes everywhere. This is really, really cool. Dude, they got a lot of Springers for sale. Like, I'm digging this. They got a Crossbones. You got some FLSTSs, FXSTS.
Are these your gloves?
Find some gloves, huh?
I just like yours.
They're a little bit different. They're similar though. So we're about halfway through the day. The bikes are turning out to be pretty dang good. I'm on a road glide. My buddy Mike here is on a street glide. Mike rides a street bob. We've ridden before on the channel, but yeah, Mike, how you liking the street glide so far?
I mean, it's very different than a Dyna, but No, but it's great. I mean, it's super smooth, super comfortable, but still plenty of power. Takes a second to get used to. Obviously, brakes and clutches are just all different, and so getting a feel for it, but yeah, now I love it. It's awesome, and especially with the missus on the back. She doesn't like riding on the Dyna as much, so this is definitely the right move for a couple's ride.
Yeah, definitely a comfort bump for sure. Here at the shed that's connected to the dealership. The shed is like their outdoor venue with like food and everything. So we're gonna get some barbecue right now. This place looks really good. Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson, man, this is the place. Yeah, super nice staff too. Their managers came up to me and gave me a few ideas on rides and everything. And yeah, this dealership is top notch. Probably one of the best dealerships in the country, actually. This is awesome. There.
I know. Oh my god. And pork tacos.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, does everybody have everything?
Leslie, you killed it.
Yeah, so if you're wanting to kind of get towards Gatlinburg from here without having to deal with too many main roads, best thing is making a ride out of here, bringing 321 down. We're right here in the middle of this map, so it makes it easy. You bring 321 down, and when you get down into Townsend, you just keep going straight. There's going to be one red light. It's the only red light there. It's going to tell you to turn left to go 321 to Pigeon Forge. If you don't want to go through Pigeon Forge, this is where you keep going straight.
Got it.
If you go straight, that will come to a T intersection. Now it's real easy because it's going to say Cades Cove right, Gatlinburg left. Easy enough. Just hang a left, follow Gatlinburg, and then once you get to the end of that road, that's Little River Road. It's awesome. Tight little windy road. You stay down in the valley right beside a river pretty much the whole way. So usually on the hot days, that's where a lot of us like to go to kind of cut through. That way you can, be able to enjoy it without sweating to death, especially if you do get caught in some of that Gatlinburg traffic. So that's definitely one of our favorite cut-through roads. And once you come out to the end of it, same thing, it'll tell you to turn left to go to Gatlinburg. So you just follow the Gatlinburg signs at that point. If you do want a little bit of a longer way, just to add a little bit, when you're coming down 321, you are going to see the Foothills Parkway sign. If you hop off on that and make a left on it, it will bring you up and end on 321 a little further. And when you end there, you can make a right and come back on 321, get to that red light, make the left.
Yeah. So that's the way we came in today.
Okay.
So I came in on that 73, that River Gorge Road.
Yes.
And then we went up over like a one-way bridge basically.
Absolutely.
And then it took me to I think the 321.
Yep.
And then we caught the beginning of the Foothills Parkway. To do like the dragon down here, I want to kind of stop at that Topico Lodge.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's right off 129.
Right, so
down here.
the Dragon, stop at Topico. Fucking great places.
Great.
Beautiful, great food. And then you could just keep
Hang
on
on to
129 and then pick up 143 all the way across.
Then do 360.
Yes.
And then do I jump on the 411?
You do have to, because that's the only place that there's a bridge.
Yeah.
So you have to use a little bit of 4-lane. I mean,
Traffic bad right there?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, these are
small
smaller
towns. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
I heard the Blue Ridge Parkway is all
It's
closed.
it's completely closed.
So sad.
The whole state is at this point.
I think as of coming up here in another week or so, they're going to start opening.
we're here at, I don't know where. Just had to pull off, looks good. Looking fresh, got their fresh gear at the dealership. Yeah, beanie time, Amanda with the beanie. Love it. So we are at the Sinks right now, small little waterfall down here, and there's a cool bridge that we just went over on the bikes. But this road, they call it like Fighting River Gorge or something like that. This is awesome. It just kind of weaves alongside the river down here. And this morning we hit half of it. There's a little bit of traffic, but right now, no traffic. We did the entire way out of Townsend, and we're headed back into Gatlinburg. And this is a great road. Gotta hit it when there's no traffic though. Here at the Sinks little waterfall area, bridge and waterfall. This is a cool little spot. Definitely worth the stop off. Yeah, this road, I can't say enough good things about this road. Fighting Gorge River Road, something like that. Great road. So it's getting kind of dark now, so we're gonna head back into Gatlinburg and call it a night.